Let us come together today again, the Soul Fam, together again, and let us invite the beautiful energy that is of the higher dimensions in our soul and give it permission. Give it permission to stay. So when it is time for it to give us guidance, we will facilitate it with our mindset. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful soul family. How is everyone doing today? I know for a fact these past couple of days have been very, very heavy. Lots of downloads, lots of upgrades, and lots of realizations. Yes, let's talk about it, shall we? But first, let's say hi. Yeah. Hello, Aaliyah. Hello, Christina. Hello, Queen Alien. You never catch one of these? Yes, I'm trying my best to space them out, these lives, because I know that there's lots of people from the way on the other side of the world that want to catch my lives but just can't. But let me know if you guys like it that I go live on Monday at 1 p.m. If you guys want me to go maybe in a little bit later, that way it's a lot easier for you guys, I can, right? I can switch it anytime I want on Monday. But anyway, man, that Palo Santo smells incredible. What up, Etheric? What up, Kearns? Hello, Singing Bird. Prosperity, good evening to you. Good evening to you, my beautiful soul fam. Everyone's here. Hello, Purple Flamingo. How you doing, man? I am doing well. I'm doing excellent. And yourself? What up, Sarah? Your camera looks normal this time, Edgar. Huh, did it not look normal last time? It's also this little setup that I have here. I sometimes I raise it higher and I raise it lower. So if this is the best setup for you guys, then this is how I'm going to keep it. Cool. Hello, Nikki. Greetings. Very well. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. All right. What's Christina talking about? Frozen banana and a cube. There's always a side like chat going on with you guys, and it always has to usually do with food. You guys are funny. Okay, let me see real quick. Really quick, guys. Perfect. Okay. Yes, it did look weird back to normal camera. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let me relax my own spirit as well, so I can relax my aura. That way I am allowing and consenting to the energy of spirit. But of course I have to use my beautiful Palo Santo, yeah. I might I might return back to Sage, but Palo Santo just lasts like an eternity. You know what I mean? Sage goes away pretty quickly. At this moment, with the permission of spirit, the permission of love itself, I invite my spirit guides to be here with me. I invite spirit to be here with me and the guidance of the divine feminine to be here. I ask spirit to provide us with as much clarity and guidance that we need for our endeavors. Yes, spirit is here. Yes. Perfect. Okay, I have gotten some guidance by who I assume would be my angels and spirit guides, but I feel like I am facing the world and I don't think I am ready to face the world. That is your intuition, Purple. Okay? There's always that little voice really deep inside that knows when you are ready to take action and knows when you're not. If you are not ready yet to move towards your soul's purpose and things like that, your intuition's most likely telling you no, right? Your intuition's probably telling you right now to just kind of relax. Maybe there's some things that you need to heal first. Let me take this off. This is bothering me. Maybe there's some things that you need to go through first. In order for us to heal, it's not just about meditating, right? There's also going to be events that happen in our life that connect to other events. And these events are going to bring forth evolution and new perspectives, right? So it's about timing. So if you feel this in your heart, Purple Flamingo, and you've felt this from your spirit guides, then it's probably that you still need more lessons to learn. Yes, you need more guidance still. You need to connect more the awareness to the spiritual realm, the awareness to your spirit guides. You need to focus on these things, and of course your chakras as well. Yeah. Okay. Again, like I said, guys, there's going to be times, right? As a light worker, many of you light workers already, not many, but a good number of you guys already kind of know your soul's purpose, right? It's just, it requires the confidence, right? It requires you to be confident enough to go forth on your purpose, right? Does this make sense? But a lot of you guys don't know yet, right? Or at least haven't gotten to that energy where you are clear in your inner world to know what you want to do, to know what you want to manifest, right? So a lot of the times that we are still in, this is more of like Dark Night of the Soul type of thing, or the black phase in alchemy, which is the beginning phase of alchemy. You still need to heal major blockages and wounds, right? In order for you to be able to be inspired and all these things, right? Okay. Let's go. Hello, FSBS. Love Palo Santo as well. Careful with sage, smoke, and pets. I think it's not good for them. Interesting. I never heard of that. Makes sense though. The sage smoke is actually pretty strong. Like it's very strong. But the reason why I switched to Palo Santo is because Palo Santo is more woody. Yeah. Sage is more intense. I apologize for the negativity. I want to remain positive. I want to trust that I can do whatever it is I need. There's no worries, Purple. You're not being negative at all. I didn't think you were being negative at all. And here's the thing, guys, right? As long as you approach this, what we're doing, right? Look, all the things that you guys are going through, I've been through something similar. You know what I mean? And I've healed myself. So I kind of know what you guys are going through, right? This is my purpose, okay? So if you come with me with like shadow talk or darkness, like I understand that you are trying to heal, okay? I also understand that no matter what, the universe is going to send me the right people that are going to need my guidance. This makes sense, right? Trust in the universe, yes? So no worries. I would like to know about my chakras. Today I felt flickering in my eyes. If you feel flickering in your eyes, it is your third eye chakra, yeah? Your third eye chakra is right here, around the eyes, and it's funny that you're saying that, FSBS. I'm feeling it as well now. It's kind of funny. Yeah. But let's see if I can tap into your energy, yeah? And for you, FSBS, I feel you healing more. I feel you understanding more your emotions. You have a good emotional intelligence. I feel you loving more and being yourself more is what I'm feeling as well. Yes, you have to accept this for yourself though, okay? Accept that this is you now. That this story is about you, baby. Yeah. Nobody else, just you. Yes? Okay. I'm not sure what my purpose is. That's a good question, Nikki. So, if you want to find your purpose, you really have to, one of the only ways to really truly find your purpose is to really open your throat chakra, right? Your throat chakra is literally, you're going to be speaking your truth with your throat chakra, your truth, right? There's lots of spiritual teachers that have different truths, right? It's still the same thing, right? Love, God is love, but it is like from a different perspective, different techniques like yoga, alchemy, all these things. Even Christianity can be light workers, you know what I mean, right? Something like that. So for you, Nikki, what you have to do is, again, remove a certain blockage, right? A certain block, because I feel like you kind of know, maybe. You have to know inside, your inner self knows, right? You just have to shed off the negativity and the programming that made your inner child not believe in itself. Yes? Then your soul's purpose will show itself, right? A lot of the times when it comes to our soul's purpose, we don't believe, right? Or our inner child doesn't believe that it is good enough, right? That it is good enough to move forward with their soul's purpose. No, that's not for me. That's too much. That's too grand. That's too grand. That's not me. That's not who I am, right? But that's not true, man. That's not true. A lot of the times you really have to look deep within yourself and find your own greatness, right? Greatness doesn't mean you're better than others unless you take that perspective, right? When you take that perspective, then it's a lower perspective. But greatness is finding your own light within. Yes? Finding your own light within. Will blue ice agate, interesting, help with opening my throat chakra? I don't know about that crystal, Nikki. I'm sorry. If someone else knows about this crystal, can you guys go ahead and talk to them about it? Right? But I will say, if it's blue, it's most likely is the throat chakra, right? Anything that's going to open your truth, right? Anything that's going to help you speak, right? Speak easier with your truth. And anything that has the color blue, maybe blue and white, yeah? Like a crystal will help with the throat chakra. Lapis lazuli helps, and of course, sodalite helps as well. Yeah. Is my third eye opening? I have slight pressure between my eyebrows. Yes, it is, Nikki. Yes, it is. That is your third eye opening, right? Sometimes it might feel like a little pulse, right? Sometimes it might feel like pressure, like this with your thumb. Usually, some of the first chakras to open when it comes to light workers is it's most likely the third eye one that opens first. Okay, so yes, you are opening it. Now what I suggest for you, Nikki, right, the next time you do your spiritual practice is focus on that. Yeah, focus on that part of your mind, right? Focus on your third eye. Put all of your focus on it, right? Try to bring all of your energy towards your third eye. When you do this, you're practicing opening it, right? And if you open your third eye, your intuition gets heightened. Yeah. So your guidance gets heightened, and your soul's purpose will show itself. Yes. Okay. It's the third eye is literally just the window, right, to the spiritual realm. Okay. And I promise you, it's gonna work. Right? The more you focus on your third eye while you are meditating, it's going to work. I'll tell you something about myself. When I was first beginning this journey, I was speaking to certain warrior energies that were inside of me, and one of them was Musashi Miyamoto. Musashi Miyamoto is a philosopher and is a samurai philosopher that practiced, the arts of philosophy and spirituality, even though he was a warrior, right? He came to me a lot of times, actually. He's one of my main spirit guides. Not that much anymore, but back then he really was. And he trained me how to feel my third eye, right? Every time my attention from my third eye would leave, he would remind me like, yo, Edgar, focus back on your third eye. Boom, I would go focus right back to the third eye. So if you have a spirit guide that can help you with this, have them help you with this, right? It could be your higher self as well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a specific spirit guide, right? But it's all about focusing all of your energy on the third eye, right? Also, you can look towards it while you are meditating, and focus on your eyes towards your third eye as well. That'll also bring the energy towards your third eye. Okay. Would mudras help? Of course. Mudras help tremendously. Even when I'm doing my readings here, I do mudras. I do this one, which is balance, right? It's also root chakra, right? I do different mudras and I do all these different things. They just kind of come automatically, right? So if you're, by the way, guys, if you guys are feeling your Kundalini energies and you're just kind of automatically doing some weird mudra, right? Let it happen. Yeah? Let that energy come out of you. Do not fear, okay? I've been on a roller coaster, ups and downs. Downs have been knee and shoulder pain from old injuries, but I'm vibrating strong. Yes, 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 Kearns. Try to pray, Kearns, right? Try to pray to your spirit guides or your ancestors or something like that, or God, and ask them, man. Just ask them. You know, is there somewhere where I can go where I can treat this, right? Maybe a doctor, maybe a chiropractor, something like that. Anything like that. I've had really bad back problems for a really long time, and I went to, I asked God, and this was before I was even spiritual. It's kind of funny, but I did ask God, like, man, I really need to fix my back. It's really destroying me, And it was funny. I didn't. When I was asking God, it wasn't even from a state of love. It was almost like a state of fear because it was before my spirituality. And even then, God brought me to somebody, right? All because I trusted in that guidance. God brought me to a chiropractor, and he helped me a lot, very, very much so. In fact, I need to go back. Right? It's all. By the way, this chiropractor was also like physical therapy as well, so it was like a mix. It was a perfect chiropractor. So ask, guys, ask. You really don't have anything to lose, right? If you want something from spirit, just ask. Yeah. I was doing heart meditation for 10 minutes. Glad I did it. I had flashing in my eyes. During it, I felt great. Energy so good. I feel so healed too. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I've been telling you guys, a lot of you guys are going to be shedding off something. A lot of you guys are going to be shedding off something. I know also, guys, I know for a fact that these past couple of days, you guys have been getting a major downloads and upgrades for sure. If not, it's going to be today. Edgar, I have some questions about the video you posted today. Okay. It's okay if you want to share. I'm not one to talk much about my journey either, or what I can do less. It may help people understand. No. I'm totally okay talking about my whole journey. Okay, so you can go ahead and ask. There's only a couple things that I'm trying to keep private, like obviously, like my love life and things like that. I don't really want people to know too much about that. Just know that I am in a twin flame journey as well. But yeah, you can ask anything about me. I know for a fact that just me talking about my journey helps lots of people, right? Because you guys can relate to it, right? And my guides tell me this as well. My guides tell me that I will be some form of an example for you guys, so you guys can be guided as well. So go ahead and ask. There are no questions that are wrong. What up, Noah? Actually, you give off Musashi Miyamoto vibes, Edgar. Definitely, so awesome. Yes, let's go. By the way, guys, if you guys want like really cool philosophy, right? Buy his book. Miyamoto Musashi's book is great. It's more like a warrior spirituality rather than like higher self spirituality, which is what we kind of practice. But man, it's gonna help you a lot, guys. Especially if you guys are gonna be using a lot of your lower chakras, right? For good, obviously. Sadly, I must go now. Next live session, I'd love to stay longer. Thank you once again, Edgar, and much love to you all. Hope and pray you all succeed. Let's go, Purple. Thank you for being here. Purple, you're the best. I appreciate you being here, and we welcome you back anytime. Let's go. I remember doing some hand gestures when I was channeling my higher self or some type of energy along the bathroom. It was cool. Yes, exactly, FSPS. Again, guys, you that's great. You know what that tells me? FSPS means that you are very connected to your spiritual body. Now you are able, or your emotional body. If you are able to feel energies around you, right? You can feel the energy here, right? And you start doing mudras and all these things. Your energetic body is being accessed. You have awareness to your energetic body. Freaking awesome. Yes. Major downloads and upgrades. Let's go, Aaliyah. Let's go. Helping me so much. Of course, Nikki. Of course. I got you, fam. Major downloads and upgrades as well. I knew it, guys. I knew it. right? And here's the thing. This is why I always say, or well, this is why I said right now, I guess. Queen Alien with the $10. Let's go, Queen Alien. Let's go, Queen Alien. Let me say this real quick, and then I'll get to your question. Yeah, awesome. By the way, guys, can you guys hear my voice well? And is the music too loud or too low? Let me know. Okay. Yes. Okay. So when it comes to the emotional body, like again, a lot of you guys, not all you guys, but a lot of you guys, these past couple of days, if not today or tomorrow or the next day, you're going to be accessing your energetic body, right? You're going to be feeling the energies around you, especially if you connect with your star family. Yeah. So if you know who your star family is, the Arcturians, the Polarians, the Pleiadians, yeah, Sirius, constellation, the Lyrans, whatever, right? Try to connect with them, man. Yeah. Try to connect with them. You're going to feel the magic of them, yes? And they're going to help you access your light body and your emotional body, yeah? And play around with it too. Play around with your energy, right? Visualize like fire or like a spiral, or move it up, down, move it around your body. Have fun, guys. This is you training, yes? This is you training yourself, young Padawan. All right. Both my twin flame and soulmate have suddenly stepped up for me. Wow, surprisingly. How do I know which is best fit for me? Attracted to twin flame, but Scorpio soulmate has had my back for many lifetimes. Wow, that is an interesting crossroads you are in, Queen Alien. That is a very interesting crossroads you are in. If you truly feel this in your heart, Queen Alien, which it probably is true because you know you feel this completely in your heart. And by the way, if they have stepped up for you, which is surprisingly, it just means you're in your higher timeline. Yeah. So, Queen Alien. Visualize yourself with these people, right? And feel. What you're going to do right now while doing this, you're going to access the Akashic records, right? You're going to access spirit by visualizing yourself with these people, okay? Visualize yourself with your soulmate first and feel. Feel how it would be with them. Feel how the future would be with them. Feel how you would feel now. Yes? Do you feel good? Does it feel right? Now do the same thing with your twin flame. And also, since the twin flame and the soulmate is a different journey, feel what type of journey you want to go on. Feel, by the way, Queen Alien, you are here for spiritual evolution, okay? So which journey is going to make you evolve more? Which journey is going to have you grow more into the best version of yourself, into the divine feminine version of yourself, right? You are a divine feminine, but you know what I'm saying, right? Which version of you is going to be that? Feel this, right? Feel it in your heart as much as you can. Instead of getting direct guidance through clairaudience from spirit, feel this in your heart, and then you can make the choice. You have a choice here. You have a choice on which crossroads you want to do. What journey do you want to have? Yes? And there are no wrong choices, by the way. It doesn't feel like this feels like it's all up to you, okay? You wrote something. The Scorpio has been so consistently there for me, and both suddenly became much better men, facing all their fears for me and beating their addictions. Wow. Then that means they are both starting to enter their spiritual timeline, which is good. Wow, that's good. Remember, as the divine feminine as well, right? You have to be able, the feminine sees potential in the masculine, right? It's like almost like a superpower that she has. So also feel that for yourself. What potential does this person have for me? Obviously, yes. And by the way, it's not going to be a dark potential, like how much money can this person make, right? It's going to be like, how much can I grow with this person, right? How much can I learn from him, and how much can he learn from me, and how much can we both evolve, right? The twin flame makes me grow the most by far. Yes. That's why he is a twin flame. Yeah. Hmm. I don't want to ask Spirit for this, Queen Alien, because it really does feel like this is your you're going to choose the right person. Okay? You're going to choose the right person. And by the way, if it doesn't go the right way with you, you will always be redirected anyway. You are 100% in your highest timeline, okay? I can feel this right now. It's not just me speaking this. This is Spirit. But this is really up to you, Queen Alien. And by the way, I think you kind of already know. Yeah? I think you kind of already know. Yes. Alright. I hope that was the best advice I can give you, Queen Alien. I don't want to choose for you, okay? And by the way, Spirit tells me already, you're going to choose the right person if you follow your heart, okay? You kind of already know which one. But take your time with this as well. Be patient with yourself. And remember, return back to yourself again, okay? Okay. New highest timeline. That's right. That's right. Edgar, have you ever experienced Moldavite? I've owned a few pieces and could that have shifted my reality? If again, remember, consciousness dictates the universe. So if you get a crystal and you believe in the crystal, you believe in its properties, you are the one that is creating the newer timeline for yourself. So yes, it did shift your reality because you believed it to be so. Moldavite's properties are of more like a manifester properties, right? They're very good for people that want to manifest, okay? So they work really well with the higher chakras and the lower chakras. The lower chakras, which is your sexual alchemy, have a lot of manifestation powers, right? So that probably could be something like that, yeah. I don't have a Moldavite myself because I'm not being called to Moldavite. The only crystals that I've ever been called to are selenite, okay, which I don't have yet, labradorite, which I know has been my crystal for a very long time in a lot of past lives, and of course my main crystal, which is a sodalite. I can't wait for the days when your books will be available. Soon. Thank you, Aaliyah. I appreciate that. One day I will write a book for sure. Indeed, Edgar, you are perfectly audible and music isn't too loud. Thank you so much, Singbird, for that. Appreciate that. Etheric Alchemist, you mentioned your enlightenment through the affirmation of the I am. Yes. Prior to your big experience, did you spend time nourishing the brain and saharasa? I don't know how to say that with your kundalini. What is that? I'm not really too much into yoga. I only know like the yogic terms, right? Like the chakras, but I don't know exactly what that means, right? But I will say this: there are different levels of reaching enlightenment, etheric, right? It's almost every night. If I'm very intentional, I can reach a different level of enlightenment by tapping into different energies that are from the highest realms, right? And different perspectives that are from the highest realms, right? The highest realms isn't just love and that's it, you know? The highest realms is supreme intelligence, which is also love, wisdom, yes, different forms of wisdom, divine feminine wisdom, divine masculine wisdom, yes, different forms of higher energy, right? And if you match with these, by the way, the other day, I think it was 2 days ago, I matched with the spirit of light, just light itself, not God, right? Which everything is God, we know this, but you know what I'm saying, right? I matched with just the light only, and I felt like I was the light. I didn't feel like I was Edgar anymore. I felt like I was just the light, yes? And it completely cleared everything, but it was a different type of clearing. It was almost like the lower energies, they just can't get close to the light. It's impossible. So they left, and everything was beautiful. Yeah, that's how I'm able to reach enlightenment. Different levels of enlightenment, different levels of chakras. Yes. And yes, the reason the I am works so very, very well is because when you are in the I am, you don't need to prove anything, right? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to try all that stuff. None of that stuff, right? You just are perfect. meaning you are in the higher realms. I am means you're perfect the way you are, so your energy is perfect. You feel like you are perfect because you feel love, you feel God, right? Um, it is the crown. Okay, cool, cool, for sure. Multiple portals. Good. Okay, so the higher crowns and the higher chakras and all that stuff. Oh, interesting, interesting. Yes, I mean I'm feeling them right now as we speak. Yeah, I'm feeling them right now, and there are no gatekeepers, by the way. Okay, I'm literally feeling my higher chakras right here through my hat as well. There's lots of people that say you can't feel your crown chakra if you have a hat. It's not true, man. Lots of things are like untrue when it comes to spirituality, right? Everything is feeling. So yes, I'm able to feel the higher chakras, especially if I visualize them. Question: I've been sneezing and feeling some things in my lungs. Is it because of my heart chakra activation? It doesn't hurt, but it feels like I'm sick even though I'm not. It's ascension symptoms, FSPS. It's not your heart chakra, okay? It's well, I mean, it might be because when you open your heart chakra, you receive lots of energy. When you open any type of chakra, there's lots of energy that you receive, especially if it's your first time truly opening it completely. You're gonna receive lots of energy and downloads, and this causes ascension symptoms. So, you might get sick for a little while, but it's okay. It seems like a lot of you guys are also getting these ascension symptoms. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, these past couple of days, including today and tomorrow, there's still lots of spiritual activity, guys. Lots of spiritual activity. If you guys haven't yet, then today might be the day, or tomorrow. Okay. So meditate, especially tonight. At nighttime is it's probably the best time to meditate at night, right? When the moon is out, the intuition, divine feminine is out, the connection to the spiritual realm is there. I've been sleeping a lot, and when I wake up, I feel floaty, almost like I'm still dreaming. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I need to get I just don't like labels so much, man. I need to learn more of the labels that come with yoga, because I know lots of people practice yoga and they labels help with that, right? But I'm not too big into labels. I just feel whatever it is that I feel, right? And I just kind of create my own label for it, right? If I haven't found one yet. So like higher chakras, all that stuff, or higher star points, or energy points, right? Whatever you want to call them. And also the thing is, my guides have been telling me not to read too much on labels and read too much on other things, right? Because they're basically telling me that to just only look for my truth. So I do refrain from seeing too much spiritual content from others, right? Sometimes I do. There's lots of good spiritual teachers out there that have great content, but I do refrain a lot from seeing that. And I always, all of my guidance, guys, is from within. So, and by the way, since I know this works for myself, I know this is going to work for you as well, right? That's why I always say, even if I tell you something, always run it by your guides and yourself, and your inner self, okay? Wait, I've been coughing a lot, sort of like pepper and throat in your cough. I miss what you said it meant. No, it's just ascension symptoms. If you're coughing right now a lot, right? Or you're feeling like you might even get a fever, okay? There's like a possible fever, or cold. It's just ascension symptoms, right? Either you're soon about to get some type of download, some type of clearing of energy in your auras or something like that, or even Kundalini activation, enlightenment, right? Or opening of chakras and stuff like that. When that happens, you're receiving a lot of light energy, yeah? And it's a lot on the body, so it can get you sick. Also, it has to do with like what's going on right now, man. There's a solar flare going on. Like I said, guys, there's lots of spiritual activity right now. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Okay? So if you've been trying to meditate these past couple of days or you haven't yet, yes, it's time, man. It's time. It's time. And every now and then, I'm going to start doing it more. So if you guys can, try to check on the community notes here on my YouTube. But if I'm meditating and I feel very strong spiritual activity, I'll put it in the community notes so you guys can be reminded to go meditate. Okay? And who knows, we might even see each other in the spiritual realm. Yeah, baby. What are the chances both twins are watching this? Excited for union. What an amazing journey. Let's go, Mike. Let's go, Mike. The more you believe in this journey, the more you believe in love, the more you give it affirmations, the more you give it strength, inner strength, all these beautiful things, the more you will manifest your abundance. Yeah. Very simple. When I get good night's sleep, I take an hour or so to fully wake up. Zone in the morning. Never been a morning person. Worse now. Let me tell you something about myself, Kearns. I'm not a morning person either. In fact, when I wake up, this is why I love my job. When I wake up almost whenever I want, unless I have to do something in the morning. But I'll wake up at 10, sometimes at 11, and relax, man. Relax, chill with my day, drink a coffee or some tea, go outside and meditate for a little bit. Talk to the sun. I love talking to the sun so it can give me energy. To do my purpose, right? Doing this purpose and business takes a lot of energy, yes. So then I usually get started like around 1 or 2 is when I actually get started on my purpose. And then I usually finish like around 7. By the way, a lot of our ideas, especially for me when it came to my content and all that stuff, it came at nighttime. When I was meditating at night, usually around 7 to 8 p.m. at night. Yeah. So, like, a lot of us light workers are not morning people. Not saying all of us are not. A lot of us are morning people, right? But a lot of us are not, right? Because there's more intuition at nighttime. That feminine energy, yeah. I've been sensing the need to meditate as well. Let's get on it, KK. Let's get on it, KK, and be open to all suggestions. Yes. Thank you for your answer. You're welcome, Etheric. If you can ask, if you want maybe more clarity, maybe you can ask it some other way. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, the gates I refer to are all part of the crown, not beyond the crown, like the soul star. Just trying to match others' experiences to understand. Yeah, it seems this happens differently for everyone. Yes, it does. It does. It does happen differently for everyone. And again, it's just about matching two energies. Yeah. With me, like I said, I have awareness of the crown chakra and the different and the way it moves out of my aura and how it feels like magic, right? It feels like almost like I'm drunk and high at the same time. But it is only because I am able to match to energies. If I match to my Arcturian brothers and sisters, right? I feel very high, very, very, almost very playful as well, like fun and playful, rather than like just like light and love, right? It's a very different type of feeling, and it brings in different perspectives and I guess enlightenment, whatever you want to call it, right? Do you think there's a connection between ADHD and the spirit? There definitely is, Diego. I know I have a very hard time focusing on things, even though I'm doing all this stuff, right? I've always been this way as well. I might even have some form of that as well. I think we all kind of have that as light workers, you know? I know people said that we shouldn't have, but I looked at the solar eclipse. Is that bad? No. No. Why would it be bad to look at the solar eclipse? unless the sun peeks out and hurts your eyes, there's nothing that happens to you. Okay. Be wary of fear-based programs, guys. Be wary of fear-based programs, even in the spiritual community. There's a lot of fear-based programs in the spiritual community, unfortunately. I've been changing my life to try to wake up to watch the sunset, but I'm still trying to get there. I've always been a night owl. Let's go, Christina. Let's go, Christina. Like I said, guys, that actually kind of makes sense, Christina. Probably why you can astral project, right, and can remember astral projection. It's because your journey is more of like a nighttime journey, right? Nocturnal. Remember, I said, guys, there's different paths for us light workers. What I like to say is the path of fire and then the path of water, right? Path of water is more intuitive, nighttime, right? Nocturnal, flowy energy, and then the path of fire is like creation, yeah? Creating something, creating a business that's going to help the collective, right? Things like that. You wake up in the morning, you say hi to the sun, right? All these things. I've been seeing every current struggle as giving energy for every more good in our futures because there's always balance. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And by the way, if you guys still haven't been, if you're still in the stage of the dark night of the soul and you're still not able to truly understand yourself, your truest self, and heal and stuff like that, or your lower chakras are not balanced, there is a blockage, right? There is a lower energy that you are not seeing, you're not aware of it, or you're scared of it and you don't want to pass through it. It could be a very heavy trauma from your childhood and you don't want to go through it because it's just too intense. Yeah. If this is happening to you, okay, it's in the back of your mind, right? Things like that. But here, yes, you have to go through the energy, okay? You have to go through your darkness, okay? The next time you're doing your spiritual practice and you're getting yourself ready to do your shadow work, okay? Visualize that your spirit guides are around you. Go into meditative position and visualize light, right? Light bodies. Also in like a meditative position around you, okay? And then affirm yourself, these light bodies are my spirit guides, and they are here to protect me and help guide me through my shadow work, okay? This is going to help ease this. It's going to be more simple, and you're going to know that you're not alone in this, right? Even if you're going through a very traumatic moment, your guides are there to help you, okay? Your guides are there to give you energy, okay? But yeah, it's through feeling, guys, okay? It's through feeling. I suppose I'm satisfied. I guess I just gotta focus on my own journey and enjoy. Though I like to understand what others may be going through if my path is meant to help and maybe teach, not sure. Yeah, if you feel it's like it's a feeling etheric. Like for me, I've always had the feeling of like teaching others. You know what I'm saying? I've always had like yeah, I've always had a feeling. It always felt good to teach others things, like a teacher. I was doing boxing for a good while, and I started doing Instagram posts on boxing. This was back in like 2019, and I was just teaching people how to box, right? It always felt really good to me to teach others things that I knew, that I was passionate about, that they didn't know, right? So if you have this inside of you, right, your archetype, the type of light worker you are, it is the spiritual teacher archetype. If you feel this in your heart, deep within, right? Look within yourself, discover yourself. What is it that you truly want to do? Yes. And look at it from the guise, I guess, and the energy of confidence in yourself, certainty in yourself, right? Yeah. I'm always very transparent with you guys as well. I'm always very transparent, and I will always tell you the truth. There's nothing for me to hide. I'll always tell you how my journey is. There's videos on my YouTube about how I got my soul's purpose, my journey, and the type of energies that visited me, like Shiva and Buddha and things like that. I'm always very, very open with this, right? But I don't practice yoga, okay? I don't know too much about labels, right? Only certain labels that are big labels like chakras, right? But even then, I can call them energy points. I am an alchemist. Yes, that's what I know. Inner alchemy that was taught to me by my spirit guides. So basically, my purpose is to make spirituality as simple and as direct as possible, right? Help you guys using alchemic practices so that then you can find your purpose, right? And then when you find your purpose, it could also be through alchemy. A lot of you will start to teach whatever you also learned. Yeah? And then from there, you move on and do the same thing that I'm doing. Yes, good teacher. Thank you so much. A prosperity. Let's go. Appreciate that. Same here, Edgar. I've always felt the need to teach something. Just don't know what yet. I've been wanting to create content lately. Perfect. That's the same feeling that I felt, LDLZ. That's the same exact feeling that I felt. So you already kind of know your purpose. Yeah. You already kind of know what you have to do. Now, here's the thing. What is it that most interests you in spirituality? Right? Is it yoga? Right? Is it Buddhism? Occultism? Esotericism? Teaching people about esoteric practices? Or inner alchemy like me? Teaching people how to evolve in the inner world, right? Doing readings, crystal ball readings, doing readings with tarot. What is it that you love? What is it that interests you, man? And then affirm it. This is what I want to do. This is what's cool. And this is what's going to help lots of people. I want to be a tarot card reader. I'm going to help many people. And I'm going to bring so much clarity to the beautiful light workers and the beautiful soul fam. If you tell yourself this, guys, right? Your inner child is going to be ecstatic. Your inner child doesn't care about making money. Your inner child cares about being a service to the collective. Yes. And when you do that, abundance will come towards you. Money will be coming towards you like nothing. You just have to do it from your heart. Yes? Yes. And like, okay, and again, guys, again, you guys are going to be using different chakras. My guides told me specifically that my voice heals. Okay, that's how I heal. I know I do this in my hands and Reiki sometimes, but my voice heals. So I'm like a preacher, right? I preach the word, okay? So I use my throat chakra a lot, and I use my solar plexus a lot. Which chakra are you connected to the most, right? Which chakra do you think is going to help you in your soul's purpose? Yeah? I've always imagined myself as a teacher as well. I have some more healing to do before I get there fully. Let's go, Noah. Let's go, Noah. Hold on to that, okay? That is your purpose right there, okay? Hold on to that. And here's the cool part, guys, right? I started on TikTok, by the way, okay? I started on TikTok, and from TikTok's very easy to create content. It's probably the easiest place to create content. And it's just, by the way, a lot of us are going to be channeling when we are creating content, okay? Meaning all of the information is going to be inside you already, and all you have to do is press and just speak the word, man. Speak your truth, right? So TikTok works very, very well with that. It's easy to do, and you just record it, boom, done, scheduled, right? From there, I think the best place to start is TikTok, right? So you can get started on how to make content and learn how to do it and learn how to speak, right? Let's see how other content creators are doing their content, and then, you know, kind of copy them a little bit and then create your own voice, create your own thing. You can start there. TikTok is the best place in my opinion. Or shorts, you know, YouTube shorts, Instagram shorts. Those are the best place. It's good to know you're not the only one going through something, all different but the same. Yeah, man. Yeah. Everybody goes through things. Everybody goes through things. I mean, you kind of have to. For me personally, when I'm not when I'm not lower, when I'm not going through something, um, and I'm like in high vibrations too long, there's no lessons for me to learn. So I don't have content. You know what I mean? My journey, guys, when I learn a lesson, I automatically go to TikTok and YouTube and put the content on the lesson that I learned, right? So if I'm not going through things, there's less content for me. You know what I mean? So I almost welcome it a little bit. I almost welcome that, okay, look, my shadow's here. Okay, I guess it's time for me to focus on this, or it's time for me to learn a lesson, and I'm gonna learn this lesson and I'm gonna right away do content, right? And honestly, guys, I feel like it's gonna be the same way for you guys. If your calling is to create content, it's gonna be the same for you. You're gonna be learning lessons, and you're gonna be writing notes of the lessons that you learned, right? Either in your journal or on your phone. That's how I do it, okay? And then later on, you're gonna be like, okay, this is the lesson I learned. Time to create content now. There's going to be people, guys, that are going to vibe with your content no matter what. If this is your purpose, they're gonna vibe with your content no matter what, guys, because they are in the same wavelength as you. They are going through the same things as you. That's why I'm so confident. That's why when I learn a lesson, I'm super confident that someone out there in the collective is also learning this lesson. Yes? Trust in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. Believe in God. Yeah? Believe in the power that God gives you. The power of love, baby. Yeah. Queen Alien with the 777. Let's freaking go, Queen Alien, again. You're awesome. What are some good rituals or practices to do on my birthday to set a good tone for another year of manifesting? Libra season. Let's go, Libra. Balance, baby. Let's go. Interesting. So, is your birthday coming up soon? Since you're a Libra, should be very soon. Or now, right? Is it Libra now? Anyway. Okay, so a good ritual to start the day off for myself, yes, it depends. October 17th. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, you got 8 in your chart. You got 8 in your numerology chart, Queen Alien. 888. 888. Number of abundance. Let's go. That's awesome. Okay. What I like to do, it depends on what you want to do, right? If next year you want to really step forward into doing something that requires more like fire energy, right? More divine masculine energy, like build a business or something, or start a career or something like that, right? If that's what you're looking for, one of the best rituals for me is accessing the energy of the sun, baby. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. But if it's more of a divine feminine one and finding love instead, I can give you something else instead. But first, let's go with the sun ritual, yeah? Okay. If you have a place where you can go out and maybe ground yourself in some grass or just touch a tree, anywhere where there's like plants, nature, right? In the mornings when you wake up, do it, okay? Now, this is going to be for your birthday, but this is going to be dope for your birthday, okay? You're going to wake up in the morning on your birthday, yes? If you don't have time, it's okay, come back, whatever. Ground yourself by touching a plant, touching a tree, and speak to the plants, yes? Speak to them. You are them and they are you, okay? While you are doing this, put some meditation music like this awesome little hand pan music that is here, okay? So you can relax yourself, boom. And consent more to the spiritual vibe. Yes, Queen Alien? Now what you're going to do, and this is the ritual that I do, okay? This ritual helps with the fire within. This ritual helps with the strength to move forward, yeah? Okay? The inner lion, the inner lioness. Understand what the sun represents. The sun is a giving energy. The sun gives. It gives love. It gives growth. The sun is vitality, energy, fire, movement, motion, inner strength. That's what the sun represents. So what you're going to do when doing this ritual is accessing that energy for yourself so that you can move on with whatever goals that you have for the next year. Yes? So, once you are beginning to connect to the spiritual realm while you are outside in the grass and all that stuff, and the sun is shining, make sure the sun is shining, right? If there are clouds, maybe wait a little longer until the sun comes out. And feel the sun touching your skin. Now, it's best to, maybe take off your shirt. Obviously, take off your shirt, right? Whatever. So the sun can kind of hit you a little bit, right? Let the sun hit your skin and your skin. And I want you to feel, Queen Alien, feel the vitality and the energy being transferred from the sun into your skin and into your body and yourself. Yes? And when you are feeling the sun enter you, you're going to tell yourself, I accept the energy and the vitality that the sun is providing for me. I accept the love, the motivation, and the inner strength that the sun has given me. For I am the sun. And then what you're going to do is you're going to visualize yourself in front of the sun. Visualize you, or a version of you, however you want to see it, in a lotus position and the sun in the background. Okay? This is exactly what I do to give me motivation. Once you visualize this, once you feel the energy of the sun and you said your affirmations, you're going to end it with this, okay? Because of this experience, I now am more powerful in my truth and in my truest self. I radiate fire, energy, purpose, and wisdom. And with this new energy of fire of the sun, I can do anything. Okay? Make sure to say it just like that. And see how I did it, right? I closed my eyes and I felt the words, and the way I spoke was also more zen. Yes? Do this. Okay? This is going to help you a lot, Queen. I know it does. By the way, anybody can do this. If you guys need energy from the sun, the divine masculine energy, there it is. Yes? Okay? That's going to help you very, very much, Queen Alien. I don't think you need any more divine feminine energy. You feel like so much divine feminine energy. I think you need a little bit more of that masculine energy. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. And I think your name is awesome. Queen Alien is such a cool name. You are right about hats. I wore one every day at work. Kept stuff out of my hair. My crown chakra is the strongest one now. Yeah. Yeah. All these limits, man. Like, I don't know what it is, right? Like, there's just a lot of limits that we impose on ourselves for like no reason, right? Like, you can't wear a hat or else you're not gonna feel your crown chakra, right? Or your back has to be straight or you won't feel the kundalini. What? That's not true at all. Your back being straight only helps with intention. Yes? Taking off your hat only helps with intention. Yeah. Stop limiting yourself. Libra gang, let's go Libras. Let's go Libras. It's your season. Let's go Libras. Scorpios are next, baby. That's so cool how light workers come from many different generations. We got some 80s babies in here. I'm a 90s baby. We got some Gen Zs as well. It does surprise me though with you Gen Zs, right? Especially being 20 years old, 19 years old, and being aware of spirit, right? Um, there is a certain level of maturity that you need to reach to be able to have some form of spiritual awakening. So all the Gen Zs right now that are going through some spiritual stuff, you're very mature for your age. Very, very mature. Because when I was young, not mature at all. Hello, Urvashi. I've been excellent. Thank you for being here. It's been a while. How have you been? I am very good at prosperity. Let's go. Just bought the Shiva Sutra book thanks to your recommendation, Edgar. Yes, 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 yes. That's a great book. I just got chills. By that, Noah. I just got chills. One of my favorite books, next to the Daily Stoic. These two books are very similar. Every day, like with Daily Stoic, it's like a daily lesson. With the Shiva Sutras, it's more of just like lessons, right? Through chapters. They're fantastic. Fantastic. If you guys want to know more about Shiva, if you guys, I am very connected with the deity Shiva, right? You could almost call me a Shiva devotee. Very, very connected. If you guys feel connected to Shiva as well, you guys feel that energy of Shiva, right? Like you think he is guiding you or anything like that, buy that book, the Shiva Sutras, guys. Great book. It helps if you are in a journey of detachment, right? You're having a hard time detaching from the material realm. That book is going to help you tremendously, guys. Tremendously. I thought my twin was an alien energy. It was something that woke me. I was so confused at the start of my journey. Yes, I know, Mike. I know. Everybody is confused at the start of their journey. Even myself, man. A lot of, in the beginning of my journey, a lot of, I was able to channel very, very quickly, and I healed very, very quickly, right? But since it all came very quickly, especially the channeling of different energies, I was channeling a lot of lower energies as well without knowing, and they were really getting to my ego for a while. Yes. And my ego was really inflating, and that was really stopping myself from reaching spirit, right? So I had to really dial it back sometimes. Yeah. Everybody goes through it, man. Everybody is gonna go through it. The energies will also reach your ego as well. Whoops. There we go. Okay. 93 since everyone is sharing. 91, baby. 90s babies. I have 2 Scorpio kids, one on the 30th and one on November 7th. Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios. They can be very, very, very advanced spiritually, Scorpios, because not only are they very feeling, right? They can feel a lot, which is the spiritual realm, but they also are okay with accessing their dark side, right? Cancer and like Pisces, those other water, other water signs have more of a hard time accessing their darkness, but Scorpio doesn't. Making Scorpio more of a master of the balance, right? Making Scorpio more of a balanced light worker, I guess, right? Rather than just pure light. And here's the thing, if you are able to access your shadow without having fear, right? There's lots of guidance in there as well, making you more of a master as well. I'm buying that book. Yes. Shiva Sutras is, I'm getting chills again. I'm getting chills again. Shiva is here, guys. Shiva is here, and Shiva wants you to buy this book, probably. Yeah? Okay. I need to get that Daily Stoic book. Yes, you do, Christina. And the Shiva Sutras as well. Yes. You definitely need to do that, man. Daily Stoic is literally like my Bible. I have it right over there, actually. But yeah. I really always want a family. I just never felt It just never felt right. God has other plans. Interesting, Kearns. Interesting. Yes, interesting. There may be something more grander than you think for yourself, right? Yeah. And there might even be a family. It's just not time yet, yeah? Timing, my friend. Definitely your intention is not strong enough to manifest marriage. Yes, 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 yes. From the little I know you, Kearns, I know you are a man of great faith, always trusting God's plan. Very good advice, Noah. Very, very good advice. There's different types of advices. I like to say there's like the divine masculine advice, and then there's a divine feminine advice. Sometimes, some advice you need rather than the other, right? You gotta access those two energies for advice. The masculine advice is more like supreme intelligence. It's more like how to navigate the world, right? How the dimensional awarenesses work, right? How things work in the spiritual realm. While, like, divine feminine is more like just straight wisdom. Yeah, inner wisdom, like your spirit guides wisdom, right? Like love. Oh. No calls for you. Yes, like love. I went through a very deep awakening after my twin and I broke up. Still in separation and she's with somebody else right now. By the way, I'm 1991 too. Let's go, lamb. 1991 babies. Yeah. Awesome. So, like I said last time in I think it was last live or the live before that, but yes, a lot of us light workers will be going through something traumatic, right? Like a loved one dying, right? Or even something like a change of job, right? Or like that, like a twin flame separation. In order for it to spark our spiritual awakening, right? It'll remember, guys, events, right? That event is going to force you into hermit mode, right? So you can work on your inner self and all that stuff, awareness of the spiritual realm. So what I suggest for you, man, or ma'am, man, is just to a flow, yeah, like just a flow with the universe, right? Just flow with whatever the universe is bringing you. At this moment, you are in a journey of healing, yes, okay? So flow with that journey of healing. Also, remember, we're always learning lessons as alchemists and lightworkers, okay? Each lesson is going to propel us to more spiritual growth and evolution, okay? So what lesson are you learning here? It's most likely, if you're a twin flame and you're in separation, even if they're with someone else, the lesson is to learn to detach. The lesson is to learn to let go and surrender. Surrender to the flow of the universe. Surrender to your higher self. Yes? And forget about that for now. And return to yourself. Yeah. Bring some of that love that you have for everyone else and your higher self and all that stuff. Bring it back to yourself, baby. Yes. You never heard of Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon is a G. I have almost all her books, by the way. I got like 4 of her books. So, yeah, like, again, I don't like to follow too many spiritual teachers or anything like that unless they truly match with my truth, right? Or what I know as like the spiritual truth that my guides have shown me. And Dolores Cannon is very, very, very close to my truth, right? Very, very close. She has lots of great information as well. And she's also kind of a channeler. She doesn't channel herself, but she did like hypnosis for others to channel, right? Which, by the way, that's literally what channeling is. It's just you getting yourself into like a hypnosis trance and then being able to access energies from the spiritual realm and letting them, inviting them into your body without having fear, of course. So yeah, probably some of the best books right now that I would recommend is the Daily Stoic, right? If you guys are just beginning your spiritual journey, if you're this type of person, and a lot of the spiritual concepts are still kind of intense for you, right? Philosophy will help a lot. Philosophy is literally just a spirituality. It's just 3D, yeah? It's just from a 3D view, right? So the Daily Stoic will help you very, very much in self-development and spiritual or philosophy. It's a Stoicism philosophy, right? You guys know Stoicism and the Shiva Sutras, yes, and of course Dolores Cannon. And one more book, guys. It's called Your Intuition Has Brought You Here, guys. This book is fucking epic, right? It literally explains how intuition works, how you can follow your intuition, all these things, right? It helped me tremendously, so I know it's going to help you guys tremendously as well. And it also has some witchy spells as well if you're into that type of stuff. I know my heart knows all it needs to right now, though not rationally. But would I be able to get a quick message for funsies and for the ego? I like that. I like that very much, actually. I like that you are aware of that. Very good. Very, very good. Very good, Etheric Alchemist. I know my team likes to keep quiet, though. Okay, the reason why, that's actually a very good thing sometimes, Etheric and anybody else. If your spirit team is quiet at this moment, right, it just means that you are being led somewhere, right, and they can't tell you, right? Because if they tell you, it's going to disrupt the timeline. Okay. Yes, Noah, that book is by Alex Naranjo, or something like that. Naranjo. Okay? Great book. Great book. I invite a spirit with me at this moment, yes. Open the gates to the Akashic Records for me. Thank you. I would like to have a message for Etheric Alchemist. What does the message say? There's a vision that you have been seeing, Etheric. There is a vision that you have been seeing, hasn't there? It's a vision of light, right? Etheric? Yes, like an angel coming to you. I don't know if you've seen this already, or you're going to see it. Yes. These are your angels, Etheric. These are your angels and your guardian angels. Yes, the connection is very strong. They come to you through visions. They have guidance only for you. What do you mean by light? Okay, so it feels like a vision, because I got the vision right now. My third eye is going insane right now. but it feels like a vision of like I had angels dance for me in a dream. Very beautiful, and they can get down. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so this is your guardian angels, not just. I think they're saying that these are specific angels, like guardian angels. Okay, and they want to connect with you, and they have guidance for you only. Yes, and they're going to do it either through feeling or possibly even clairaudience, okay? But they want you to do it. They want you to do it, and when you see some type of vision that is light or a feeling that is light, that's them coming to you, okay? Affirm it when that happens, when you are meditating, yes? You're very connected, Etheric. Very, very connected. Yeah, my third eye is going insane right now. Is there any message from Shiva? Huh. Here's the thing about Shiva. Sometimes he connects. Sometimes it's just he's just not gonna connect. You know. Right now I'm very connected actually with Etheric's light for some reason. They're still here, Etheric. So I'm constantly seeing flashes of light around me, and sometimes a shadow flashes by. Do you see this with your regular eyes, or are you seeing this with your third eye? It is them, Etheric. It is them. It is them. You might also see, Etheric, flashes of different light. Not just white light, but even blue light, light blue, sometimes even purple and pink. Yes, this is your star family. They're around you and they want to speak with you only. Give you guidance only. You can do this, yes. Lots of energies right now, guys. Lots of energies. Let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get Shiva here, yeah? The reason why Shiva doesn't appear a lot like other guides is because Shiva only comes if you truly, truly need it. Yeah, you truly need this guidance, he will come, yeah? Okay, this is what Shiva said. Yes? And what I asked Shiva was, what message do you have for the collective? This is what he said. You can find Shiva. Yes, you can find Shiva at your lowest. When you are at the point of giving up, Shiva will be there to remind you of your strength. You can get strength from Shiva, but you must ask, yes? Inner strength. Ask, and you shall receive. Yes, I know that about Shiva. Sometimes he just doesn't talk. Yeah, it was very quick. He's gone. Completely gone. Shiva's gone, right? To connect with Shiva, it's very upper chakras, if that makes sense. It can be difficult at times. When we meditate and see colors, is that our chakra speaking to us? Yes, ideally, yes. If you are meditating and you're starting to see like yellow, that's your solar plexus chakra. Yes, 100%. It could also be accessing your aura. Remember, our aura does have a certain color to it, right? But that's only because our roles are to work with certain chakras. So if you are like very, very heart chakra centered, you're probably going to be more like green aura, possibly, maybe even like a pink aura, right? If you're very throat chakra centered, like myself, right? Speak your truth, your aura is going to be like blue, yeah, calm, yes. I just love Shiva like anything. Yeah, I love Shiva as well. I absolutely love Shiva. Shiva's literally saved me from myself. When I was also at a very low point, I wasn't at my lowest when I met Shiva, but I was at a pretty low point, you know. I was actively healing though, I was already spiritually awakened, but I was still, you know, there were still lots of blockages. Man, he helped me find my power. He helped me find my power. He's a very powerful deity. Very, very powerful. Probably the most powerful. Yeah. My apologies, but who is Shiva? No worries. Shiva is a Hindu god. Yeah. A lot of people can get, you know, can say his energy is of like more like divine masculine energy. Yeah. But Shiva's also balanced. She was both masculine and feminine. You know, throughout his journey, he figured this out, all that stuff. Shiva's awesome, man. If you guys learn, there's videos on YouTube if you guys want to learn about Shiva. You know, Shiva's great. Shiva is great. What up, Lucky Skills? Hello, Olivia. Long time no see. Yeah. Can we send our energy just by focusing on places? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, a Queen Alien. If you focus on a place and you're seeing the place with your mind, and the more clear it gets, this place, you're technically remote viewing. Yeah. Yes, you can. But again, it has to be according to timing and destiny as well. Yeah. His dreams are so useful. Thank you. Awesome. Perfect. Yes, Shiva is the father of yoga. He's the first yogi, basically. To get you a perspective of who this deity is, yeah? By the way, guys, on March, I had a pretty intense mushroom experience, and I met Shiva face to face. And I'm going to be making a YouTube video about that very, very soon. And the guidance that he told me. And the absolute beauty that is coming for us. It's going to be absolutely incredible, guys. Absolutely incredible. So, look out for that video. Yeah. I'm an old soul and a warrior in many lifetimes. Let's go, Current. Definitely an old soul. I will look into Shiva. Thank you, Edgar. Of course, Al Dealsy. No worries. And yes, definitely look into Shiva. There's a couple videos on YouTube, actually, of, I think, what's his name? Sadhguru? I don't know if you guys know Sadhguru. I'm sure you guys know who he is. He's talking about Shiva. And the way he explains it is absolutely perfect. The way he explains Shiva. Perfect. So go check it out, man. Also, guys, like I said, there's a lot of other Hindu gods, right? There's a lot of Egyptian gods. All of these gods carry different energies, yeah, and carry different guidance. And if you feel close to one of these energies, like Hathor, right? The goddess of music, because you like to sing, right? Then that means that goddess is working through you, baby. Yeah? She's your spirit guide. Please, Edgar, tell me more. I want to know about this experience. You want to know about the experience of me meeting Shiva? Interesting. Of course. I'll tell you a little bit about it. I don't want to... I do want you guys to like watch my video on it. So I'll just tell you a little bit about it. You know, I do have notes because there's a lot of things that he told me, so I don't remember many things. But yeah, so basically, it was around March. It was around... Shiva Day, I think. And I went to, I traveled, I went on airplane and I traveled from California to Louisiana, okay? Because I was meeting with another very powerful ascended master, another spiritual like teacher, right? And we're getting together to share our ideas and our purposes and all these things, right? And so while that happened, I learned many things, and we took shrooms, right? And while this was going on, there was a lot of other things that happened, but I'm not going to mention those things. I started getting visions of myself, right? Myself as like an Indian boy. I don't know if this was a past life, that was my past life, right? Or if I was accessing Shiva's, Shiva's life. And I was accessing Shiva's life. It felt like it was Shiva that I was accessing, but it also felt like myself, right? It felt like I entered that past life. I don't think I'm Shiva and that's not my past life or anything, but I know I accessed something like that. It was an Indian boy, and he was in the Himalayas, and he was meditating, and he also took some type of substance, right? I don't know exactly what it was, but it made him, go into the spiritual realm, right? And so I began to act this out in like channeling this energy. I didn't feel like Edgar at all. I felt like I was this Indian boy, and I was speaking like him, and even with an Indian accent. It was insane, guys. It was insane. And then Shiva came to me. Yeah, like a vision, big, strong Shiva came to me. And there are many things that he said. I will say this in the videos, guys, okay? I'll say this in the video. But I will say one thing for sure. One thing for sure. He told me, everybody is Shiva. Everyone can access me at any time. Anybody can access anything at any time, because we are everything and nothing. So my affirmation that I like to say a lot, I am everything and I am nothing, I got that from Shiva, baby. Yes? Oh, my phone's about to die. Right? And then I switched, guys. I switched, right? While this was going on, and by the way, I was tripping hard. I was seeing, I really was there, guys. It was no longer like my mind, visions. No, I really was in the Himalayas. Everything I was there, right? I was walking around like I was this Indian boy. And then all of a sudden I switched, and Shiva came into my body, and I felt like Shiva. I felt like this big statue. You know how there's like a big statue of Shiva? I started seeing myself as that statue, right? And then I started feeling the worship, right, that Shiva was receiving. Yes. But Shiva told me, this is beautiful that they worship me. Yes, but they know that as they are worshiping me, they are worshiping themselves. Man, when he told me that, he told me that in feeling, guys. He didn't tell me that through words. It was through feeling, right? I had the most intense Kundalini activation happen to me, where it felt literally like I don't know if you guys watched Dragon Ball Z, but like it was like Super Saiyan, like like really intense power from Shiva, right? And it was more like lower energy, right? But still, it was very intense, and this insane root chakra activation, man. It was so intense, and then finally went into the higher chakras. Boom, right? It was so intense, guys. It was so intense that when I finally started to come back to Edgar again, I got this insane amount of fear. And I mean insane amount of fear, right? Because it told me, like, man, like, I wasn't Edgar anymore at that moment. I wasn't Edgar anymore. So it scared me. It scared me. I was like, what am I going crazy or something, right? It scared me. And I got this immense amount of fear. Immense amount of fear, right? And I started crying, and I was still tripping, right? I started crying and going crazy and like this crazy fear, right? Until I guess like maybe like about 15 minutes of me just crying nonstop. Shiva came to me in my mind and said, "I'm sorry, Edgar." He said, "I am sorry to cause this to you." Yeah? And he cried. Shiva was crying with me, man. Right? And that healed me. That healed me. He was right there crying with me. He healed me. And I began to speak to my inner child. And I began to caress. Remember I told you guys, I told you I caressed my inner child. I caressed my inner child. I went like that to its cheek, and I told her that you are safe, you are loved. She was here to love you, right? All of these things completely healed me, and it gave me a new perspective, guys. It was the law of one. It was the law of one perspective, that we are Shiva and Shiva is us. We are everything. This crazy perspective. And then I had another experience, but right after that, like Shiva left. Shiva taught me what I had to, whatever he had to teach me, right? I felt some type of past life thing, whatever. And then, guys, I went into the bathroom and I started seeing myself in the mirror, yeah? And Father and Mother came through me, in me, and they came out. Like it was my face, but it turned into like a feminine face, like a mother face. And she started speaking to me like she was my mom from the spiritual realm, like mother, giving me guidance. And then Father came in. And then Father looked like an older version of me. It was such a trip, guys. He even looked bald. And by the way, this was with my regular eyes, looking at the mirror, right? That's how intense this experience was. There's way more things that I learned, guys, and I'll tell it all in the video, okay? In fact, I probably might even just do this next video. This will be the next video, right? I wanted, and I told you guys in the lighthouse as well. I've been telling you guys since March that I did have a very intense shroom experience. That was it, guys. Okay? That was it. I literally was transported into the Himalayas. Transported. Oh, and there also was a yogi there as well. There was also a yogi there, but he didn't give me any guidance. He was just kind of watching me, right? So I don't know who it was, this yogi that was just kind of watching me. It was probably a yogi in the spiritual realm just watching me, accessing Shiva or something. But he didn't seem, he seemed very light. He seemed very like an old teacher. He seemed like if I wanted to, I could have asked him for guidance and he would have given me, but it was just more like he was just kind of watching me. It was actually pretty cool. Yeah. So there you go. There it is, guys, right? There it is. Shiva's everywhere, guys. Shiva's inside you. Shiva's in your heart. Shiva will cry with you, okay? We have so much guidance, guys, in the spiritual realm. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. You just have to be open to the guidance, guys. Open to the guidance and receive. Don't listen to these other people that are saying that. No, you the only way to access this spirit is to do this. The only way to do this is to do that. No. This is all on you, okay? It is your intention, not their intention. Your intention, okay? If you want to access your crown chakra and taking off your hat helps with your intention, perfect. If it doesn't help with your intention, you can feel it anyway, perfect, right? No gatekeepers, guys, okay? Thank you, man. You are so good, Edgar. I have a thing for Himalayas. I really want to go there. I have no idea about when or how. Yeah, me too, Urvashi. Since then, I've had an insane calling to go to the Himalayas. I know I'm gonna meet Shiva this time, for real, face to face. I just know. I feel it in my heart, man. Shiva is one of the main, if not probably my main spirit guides that has been guiding me through this journey, right? Because this business journey is not easy, guys, right? Making content and all that stuff is not easy. There's always something new that you have to create. You always have to be on all the time, and it requires a lot of energy, especially for a light worker, right? So, Shiva is helping me a lot with that. I'll be sure to join. Thank you. Yes, guys. Join the Lighthouse, guys. The Lightworker Community Discord. It's in the video description down below, guys. Go check it out. Oh, and also, my fellow light workers, I am now doing readings now, but only readings. No more consultations. Well, I am doing consultations, but readings on their own, okay? If you guys are interested with a reading with my crystal ball, a private one-on-one reading, that way I can know your situation more. We can directly speak to your spirit guides through me while I channel them. If you guys want something like that, go ahead and check out the video description down below as well for the link. Yes, it was trippy as fuck. Lucky Skills, very, very trippy. It was so trippy that it made me cry. I got scared. I was going crazy. Like I don't have control of my body anymore because this past self Indian boy came in me and then Shiva came in me. It was insane. It was absolutely intense. It took me a little while to heal from that too, guys. Honestly, it did take me like maybe a week to heal from that. I had to stop like even meditating or even speaking about spirituality for like a good couple of days, like 4 days or something. It was just a very, very intense experience. I took a lot of shrooms as well, a lot. I can feel Shiva now. He feels so, so gentle. Yes, yes. You can find Shiva in a blade of grass. Yes, correct. Etheric and beautiful. I like that. I love the depth of this. Let's go, Olivia. What are good high vibrational foods? Okay, so when it comes to foods, honestly, guys, right? It would depend on what type of journey you're in, and what type of light worker you're in, and of course the timing and all that stuff. But whole foods, guys. Whole foods. Anything that is as close as organic as it possibly can be when it comes to fruits and vegetables, of course. No pesticides, no GMO, none of that stuff, right? And then, of course, when it comes to your meat options, if you are a vegan or a vegetarian, you're good already, right? But when it comes to your meat options, chicken and fish, white meat, provide you with all the vitamins, B12 and all that stuff, carbonite, things that your body needs, yeah. And it is white meat, so it is not truly connected to the root chakra, which is more red, right? It is a little bit more higher energy, right? But of course, you don't have to. You don't. No, it doesn't mean that you're not going to eat red meat either, right? You could also eat red meat. If you eat red meat, it does activate your root chakra, of course, yeah. But again, not all the time, guys. Are you guys going to be on a diet all the time or whatever? Like, remember, guys, everything is balance. You also want to take care of your spirit and your mental health. And if you're too, I call it Virgo, right? If you're too Virgo on yourself, right? Everything has to be perfect. Your mental health might deteriorate as well, right? So remember to have balance in your life, and also remember, what chakras are you trying to activate? If you're trying to activate the heart chakra, right, that's greens, right? Greens, and the higher chakras, greens. Maybe you can go like on a vegetarian diet or a vegan diet or something like that, yeah? If you're trying to be balanced, right, whole foods, right? Whole foods. Eat red meat very, very sparingly, right? It's still good for you. Red meat is still good for you. It's good for your body, okay? But eat it sparingly, right? Don't eat it too much. And if you're going to eat meat, white meat is better to eat, right? Smaller portions, yeah. Things like that. So whole foods. I know sometimes whole foods are difficult to, because money and stuff like that, which is unfortunate. If you guys live maybe somewhere like California or something, there's lots of farms, guys. Lots of farms everywhere that grow organic produce, right? You just have to look for them. And you can go to the farm directly, right? I used to eat grass-fed beef, and I used to go to a farm and get my grass-fed beef directly from there, right? I don't do it anymore, but yeah. Lots of options, guys. Lots of options. Food with high water content. Though I had some KFC today, once in a while. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I love KFC. KFC's bomb. Once in a while, treat yourself. I'm Mexican, man. You know what I mean? I can't get away from my food either, right? I love my food. But of course, it's always about moderation, discipline, and balance, yes. Well, I didn't know that about red meat and the chakras. Yes, Queen Alien, yes. The root chakra is the lower dimensions, yeah? But eating meat is part of the lower dimensions. So it will activate your root chakra. It will ground you to the 3D, right? It grounds you to this place, yes? It's not a bad thing. The thing that is bad, right? Bad, is when you are too extreme, when you are way too much in the lower dimensions, right? When all you do is eat meat, and all you do is do like lower dimensional stuff, right? You're not balanced, right? So then your chakras will become unbalanced. And honestly, it's the same in the higher dimensions as well, guys, right? Sometimes we are just too much love and light, and we forget to balance our lower chakras as well, right? Red meat brought me back from a great sickness, but I also feel heavy eating it these days. It's so interesting. Red meat, the reason why some of us, uh, when we eat meat, like red meat, and it helps, is because you're missing B vitamins. B12, cardenite, um, uh, what's the other one? It's in the tip of my tongue. Anyway, there's a lot of vitamins that you are missing that you can't really get, at least not as much from like plants or something like that. And your body needs it because, again, eating meat, right, helps with the body, right? Because the body is the lower dimensions. You see that? You see how it comes together, right? You see how it's not about good or bad? You're eating animals, that's bad. It's not about that. It's about energy. If you eat animals, you're just grounding yourself to the lower dimensions because it's a lower dimensional thing, right? But for us, if we want to access different parts of ourselves, we also got to remember that this is a journey, and not every time we will be in the higher dimensions or the lower dimensions. Sometimes we'll go here, and we will always be balancing ourselves, yes? And of course, it always comes down to your own personal preference, right? If eating meat is like icky to you, right, and it's just, man, it just doesn't keep me in a high vibration where I want to be, then go vegetarian and vegan. This journey is about you, yes? As a Virgo working on going with the flow, yes, I know. I'm a Virgo rising, Olivia, so I do get a pass when I make fun of Virgos. You're gonna ask, you're Cuban etheric, awesome. There we go, my Latino brothers. That's awesome. Yes, man. I mean, I gotta have my frijoles. I gotta have my carne asada. I gotta have my al pastor tacos. I gotta have my burritos. I gotta have all that, man. Oh, that's so difficult to give up, especially as a Latino, man. We love our heavy meats and our heavy foods. The food all feels denser than we are now. It does, it's true. It does feel denser, yes. Especially when you eat a lot, yeah. Like, were you able to talk with guides? I'm a bit unsure about a course that has a possibility of work with it. If that's the business opportunity was told about. Okay. Very easy to connect to spirit right now. Very easy. What message do you have for Sander at this moment? They are saying, follow your intuition. And your intuition is saying, go. Do it. Take action towards it. But if you don't, it's okay. You're going to be redirected. Okay? But I feel like your intuition already kind of knows a little bit. I'm told, yes, I don't know your situation or anything. That's what Spirit told me. And this is, I told them, are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, yes, yes. Okay? So they're kind of like saying yes. They're giving you like the green light. I've been taking CMOS with Burdock for years. Oh yeah, interesting about CMOS. Oh, I forget about CMOS. You know, like a lot of people have been saying that has lots of good benefits, right? Again, if you're the type of, if you're the type of person that needs a cleansing, right? Like for your body, I fasted for like 5 days, like a water fast. You don't have to fast for 5 days, you know, and be like a crazy person like me. But it does cleanse you big time, like big time, man. After the 3rd day of fasting, you are so connected to the spiritual realm. It's absolutely insane, right? But you don't have to do that. You can do also like a berry fast, right? Like you could do like blackberries and blueberries and stuff like that. Only eat blueberries and celery and cucumbers, right? If you only eating that for like maybe like 4 or 5 days, it will cleanse you big time, right? Also, a vegan diet will cleanse you as well. But of course, guys, remember balance, right? Once you are cleansed, right, eventually your body, the stored vitamins, right, and nutrients that your body has, it's gonna start using them, like the B12 and all that stuff, and eventually you're gonna have to start coming back to protein again. Yeah. Let's go, Kerr. You're from Mexico. Let's go. Awesome. Well, I am Mexican American, you know, but I'm first generation Mexican American. So, el español, perfecto. A real one. A lot of challenges. Please, Edgar. Interpret with a message. Yes, a real one. Let's try to actually feel the crystal ball now, instead of just kind of doing it in my mind. Yes. It is coming, real one. It is coming. Yes, there's some type of download or realization that's going to uplift your spirits, but it is going to come in some form of upgrade or download, a lesson that you're going to learn. The way you're going to learn this is to be open to receive energy. A real one. Be open to receive energy. Okay? Okay. The reason I'm saying this is because you're getting a lot of energy that sometimes it's lower energy, sometimes it's higher energy, all that stuff, and you might even block it sometimes, right? Don't block yourself from receiving this energy, because in between all the darkness is light. In between all that darkness is the light is there. It's there. You're receiving it, right? You're just not aware of it. Become more aware of that light that you're receiving, a real one. Okay? This is gonna bring guidance, okay? And by the way, the more aware you are to this light that is there, it's in the background, by the way, okay? It's very subtle. The more aware you are to this light, okay, the stronger it gets, and the stronger your belief in the light gets. It's about your belief in it. The more you believe the light, the more you believe in love, the stronger it gets, taking away your blockages. You're going to overcome something here, okay? And it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Believe in this and affirm this for yourself, okay? What does the stage where you're supposed to get different food tastes like? I think I would struggle with change as been on kids' diet since I was a kid. Huh. Again, a lot of these, I guess it would really depend on your journey, right? It would depend. What type of journey are you? Are you a light worker that is truly, truly only love and light, right? And there's lots of light workers that are like that. Like myself, I'm more balanced. Yes, I delve into my darkness a lot and get a lot of power from my darkness, so I can then use it for my light, right? But a lot of spiritual journeys are not like this. It's more like love and light only. If that's the case, then a vegan diet would be perfect for you, right? Or a vegetarian diet, something that's more, soft, I guess. Yeah. Muchas gracias, Kerr. I love my light workers from Mexico as well. I love my light workers from Mexico. I know that there's a lot of you guys. I know that there's a lot of you guys. It's just hard to speak your truths. Yes. But even in Mexico, even in Latin America, guys, I've even because I get memes from like Mexico as well, like Latin American memes. They are also going through spiritual awakenings, and they are also putting content that is spiritual content. It's just in Spanish, right? Guys, we are everywhere. Everywhere. It's impossible for them to stop us now. It's too late. We do not have anything like Mexicans though. Mexicans, I guess I don't really look like Mexican. I do look more like Middle Eastern, you can say. But the weird thing about us Mexicans is that we don't really look like a specific type of person anyway. Like we have like white Mexicans, right? We have dark Mexicans. We have neutral, like I'm talking about like skin color Mexicans. Like some of them. I mean, there's a boxer called Canelo Alvarez. He's probably like the most known boxer right now. He's Mexican, and that dude looks like he's Irish. He's got like orange hair. You know what I mean? Or red hair. So yeah, I don't think Mexicans look like too many people. They look like a variety of a bunch of people. Thank you so much, Edgar. I felt the opportunity of shifting is here. It's challenging, but I want to face the darkness. It's hard. You got this, man. You got this. Okay? Face that darkness. And by the way, this is a process as well. Face it, right? Face it. And then if it's too much, right? If you're facing it and you're going somewhere, but then it's like, okay, I want to take a break. Take that break, right? And then return. Yes? Be very gentle with this. Yeah, I'm definitely not all love and light, and that's totally okay. Okay, that is totally okay. Some of us, a lot of us light workers are not required to only be love and light, because we also need to use our darkness for the collective. You know what I mean? Meaning being able to pierce this place, right? That's so cool. I felt so called to Mexico actually a while back. It just came to me and I've seen a lot of synchronicities with it. Interesting. You might have some ancestors there, Olivia. There might be some ancestors there. Follow that intuition, baby. Let's go. Only been on a spiritual journey 2.5 years. Happened after baby daddy ran on me and his son. Yep. Like I said, guys. Like I said, all of this is happening with timing, and you guys are going to wake up. Like, you guys are going to wake up in different ways, and it's usually always requires like a big event, right? Like someone passing away, a twin flame being separated, or you separating yourself from a karmic soulmate, twin flame, whatever, right? An event has to happen to trigger your spirituality. I am the light. That's right, Aaliyah. That's absolutely correct. Yes, like getting nutrients from soil. But Edgar, no Mexican. Lol. No Mexican? You mean don't speak in Spanish? I want to leave. I can't even work. What's wrong, Andy? What's going on, man? Are you in a dark night of the soul right now, my friend? Would you like to speak about it? Maybe we can give you some clarity. I will start fasting once I get better. I'm better though, not 100%, but there. Let's go, Urvashi. You are gonna get better, my friend, okay? And yes, yes, yes. Get on that fasting journey. Fasting is awesome. Fasting will connect you to the spiritual realm, guys. Because it makes you feel. The thing about fasting, since you're not eating, right? Remember, eating, right, is lower dimensional. So even eating just plants is still kind of like a lower dimensional thing because you're eating and you're requiring energy, right, for your body. So if you don't eat, if all you do is fast, right, you go away. You go away from the lower dimensions to the higher realms. It's just about accessing energies. That's all it is. No worries, Xander. No worries. Keep believing in your light, okay? Keep believing in your journey, okay? And follow your intuition. Follow the love that you have for yourself and the love that you have for your journey, yes? And your purpose. We are also the darkness. Correct. Love encompasses both. Yes, to deny part of yourself can be unpleasant. Yes, etheric. Yes, 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 man. You're awesome. Yes. It's the same thing that I've been preaching since the beginning of starting all of this content. You have to accept your darkness, guys, and not judge yourself for your darkness. Everyone has darkness. The darkness is also God. Love is everything. When God came to me and told me everything is love, he also meant the lower self. Very good. I'm learning to love my darkness more. I've got placements in Scorpio, and I'm afraid to explore the dark, and that's within it. Yes, yes, I have most of my placements are in Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio, it's a lot easier for you to access your darkness, right? Because of the perspective of everything is, right? There is no good or bad. That is a human concept. There is only energy. There is only lower energy and higher energy. Nothing is greater, nothing is lesser. There is just unique energies. And then you get to access these unique energies to help you in your purpose. Yes. Darkness isn't evil either. Huge misconception. Yes, correct, etheric. Very, very true. Yes. You know what's funny? That's how some of my videos got viral on TikTok because they're controversial. You know, I would say that, darkness is not evil. Your demons are not evil. A lot of your guides are demons. You know what I mean? People are going crazy on TikTok, calling me like a witch or whatever. But I was just speaking my truth, man. I was just speaking my truth. Okay. All right, my beautiful fellow friends and light workers, fellow alchemists and soul family. I think I'm gonna call it quits for this live. This was a very nice, calm live. A lot of insight. Spirit was here, but not a lot of accessing spirit, not a lot of channeling, because it wasn't needed. If you guys still haven't yet checked out our Discord, it's called the Lighthouse. Yes, a Lightworker Discord with all the beautiful, awesome people that are here and more, of course, all going with their own journeys through fire, wind, water, and earth. If you don't want to feel so misunderstood and alone anymore, go check it out. It is in the video description down below. The soul family is waiting for you. If you guys want a consultation with myself, so you can get some more clarity on your journey and where your journey is headed, or just a reading with myself as well, and of course the crystal ball, all that stuff will be in the video description down below. And that's it, my beautiful friends, my beautiful family. I love you guys so very, very much, man. Keep working towards your purpose. Keep feeling everything. Keep feeling all of your spirit guides. Keep feeling all of your guidance. And feel deep within. And don't be afraid to call yourself a person that is deep. Because you are. That is your superpower, my friend. That you are able to look deep within. I love you guys so very much. You are very, very welcome. And no worries, Kerns. Again, guys, donations are not mandatory, okay? Only if you want to do it from the bottom of your heart. I love you guys very, very much. And until next time, I'm going to be putting up the schedule again for this whole week. Mondays at 1 p.m., Wednesdays 3 p.m., Fridays at 5 p.m. Until the next time, guys, namaste.